Hello everyone. Happy Friday, TGIF. Welcome. Pulling our live up on my business page. Make sure the sound is on. I hear myself and that we're in focus, and I'm going to share it to the Create group so everyone that follows me over there will see that I'm live and hop over here to join us. Okay, shared it. So, for those of you joining on the replay, welcome. Thanks for joining. Just pop a little hashtag replay in the comments so I know you were here, and you can fast forward through this whole beginning part of me saying hi and getting set up. All right, so we are live on my business page, and it is shared to the Create group, so everyone can find us in both places. I'm just waiting. My husband is stepping out, and I hear him and the dog and the doors and everything. Okay, guys, so yesterday, on yesterday's live, I attempted to create one of those sweet little Candyland present boxes that Hobby Lobby has. They have two different sizes, a smaller blue one, and then a larger, taller pink one. And I just thought that they were so absolutely adorable. And even though they've put their Christmas 50% off this week, I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could make one for even less than what they cost 50% off. And I think I succeeded. I mean, I think it came out cute. So I did take, she hears him leaving. Sorry, guys. I did use a styrofoam block for mine. Yes, I did use a styrofoam block for mine, but you could use, Bailey. Sorry, guys. She's the best little 7-pound watchdog in the world. She has to let us know when she hears a sound, when she sees a butterfly go past the house. Yeah. So anyways, I started with a styrofoam block base I got from the Dollar Tree. You could use a styrofoam block base, or you could use a box, maybe repurpose something that you have in your house, or in your, maybe something from your pantry. I did end up putting skewers and toothpicks in my little tree elements, and I stuck them into my styrofoam block. So keep that in mind. You could still do that with a box, but you might have to, if you're going to use the skewers as opposed to just gluing your elements on top, you might have to stuff a little leftover styrofoam or popcorn styrofoam fillers that people use when they ship things. You might have to pop that into your box just so it has something to grab on. So I started with a styrofoam block base from the Dollar Tree. I covered my styrofoam base with some yellow glittered foam sheet. You can see the glitter. And then I used original tacky glue to make drips with the glue, and then sprinkled in some foam balls that I got from Walmart. They're also available at the Dollar Tree. I wanted pastel, and I could only find pastel at Walmart. My Dollar Tree had them, but they were like the bright primary colors. And then the Hobby Lobby one had white and silver tinsel. I couldn't find that yet at my Hobby Lobby because they're still just pulling things out. So I went to the party section where they have bags and wrapping paper, and I grabbed some of these little curly ribbons that you put on top of a package. I did add that to the top of my present, and I went back after I got everything added and I trimmed some of the ends because some of them were really long and coming down past the present. So I kind of trimmed them down a little bit so they weren't so crazy. And then yesterday on the live, we made the donuts together. We made the donuts, and then we added the sprinkles and the glitter. And then when I started putting all the elements on, I had a lollipop made in my stash, and I decided to add the lollipop just to give it some height. Because the donuts, I have one larger one and two like medium-sized ones. Hi Janet, welcome, welcome. They all were kind of the same size, and I wanted something just a little bit taller. So what do you guys think of how it turned out? I mean, I think it's pretty close. Oh, and then this was some ribbon from the Dollar Tree as well that I adhered on. It's actually adhesive backed ribbon, which is pretty cool. And I just adhered it onto the bottom of my styrofoam block with some hot glue. And then when everything was all done, I did cover the bottom of my block with another piece of the foam sheet. Now I am going to insert a wood pick attached to a wire from the floral department in the back of mine, because mine is going to be a wreath attachment for a wreath I'm making for my front door. Sorry guys, that was my son trying to call me. I'll have to call him back later. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought. So mine is going to be a wreath attachment for my Candyland theme on the outside of my house this Christmas. But I think it came out pretty close to the Hobby Lobby version. And if I had a guess, I would say this little box cost me under $3 to make. Because the styrofoam block was like the most expensive thing. That was $1.25. And then I didn't use the whole spool of ribbon. I only used one of the little curly bows, and I got that on sale. I only used a fraction of the foam beads. I got a gigantic bag from Walmart. And then, you know, a little bit of foam clay, some sprinkles, glitter, and glue, some wood dowels, and a part of a pink paper straw for the lollipop. So if I had a guess, I'd say under $3, right around $3 or under $3. And I can't remember how much they were at Hobby Lobby, even 50% off. But I had fun making it. I had a lot of fun making it. So that's my Hobby Lobby inspired Candyland theme present. I think it turned out really cute. Well, if you guys decide to make one, share with me. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. All right, we're gonna set that aside. And then what I thought I'd work on today, last night while I was watching TV. Hi, Deanna, welcome. I'm just sharing how the little Candyland present turned out that we were working on yesterday, that I started working on my live yesterday. It turned out super cute. What you think? So sweet. Oh, goodness gracious. Bailey's losing her mind. Bailey, come here. All right, so last night while I was sitting and watching, oh, good. Thank you, Deanna. While I was sitting and watching TV, I made popcorn. And not the kind you can eat. I made Model Magic popcorn. This is made with Model Magic, which is not foam clay. It's some other type of foam clay, similar type of material, but it's not 100% foam clay. It's much denser and thicker than foam clay. And I got a popcorn silicone mold from Etsy, I do believe. So I sat while I was watching TV. It's a great TV watching activity, and I made a whole bunch of popcorn. And today I thought I'd hop on and we'd make some popcorn balls inspired by my crafty friend Vanessa from Up and Growing. So if you don't follow her or watch her, you're gonna wanna watch her. She makes the most darling sweet treats, and all of hers have gingies on them. For example, I made this one inspired by something that I saw that Nessa made. And it's an antique little glass goblet that I had in my stash. And then I used spackle for the whipped cream and foam clay for the donuts and the gingies. And then I added some paper straws and some little squigglies I had in my wreath making stash. Made a tiny little donut there on the bottom. Added some sprinkles from the Paper Sweeties shop. And how cute are those sweet little gingies? So, I recently received this adorable container from, hi Lillian, welcome. I received this sweet little rainbow container from Maricela from Mariposa's Creations. I was on one of her lives and she was hosting a little Share Me contest. She does it once a month, and I was the winner last month in July, and this was my prize. So I thought this would be a really cute container to make something similar to this, but with popcorn balls and maybe a couple of gingies and donuts. And then I thought maybe I could put one of my ice cream scoop little creations. I have these as kits in the Paper Sweeties shop. I made a whole bunch and they went over really well. I think there might only be 4 left. And I got these scoops from the Dollar General, and I think they're gone now. They were with all their summer stuff. But I thought that would be really cute to add as one of the sweet treats in this pretty little rainbow container, and maybe a couple of popcorn balls and a gingy and a donut or a lollipop. I'll have to see. So what I did is I squirted a whole bunch of white paint, acrylic paint inside, and then rolled it around until it coated all the edges. It's really super wet. I had it sitting outside for a while, and then I brought it in so I can show you guys the container. It really is so beautiful. And I love it even more after I added the paint, because it shows the colors so much better by adding the paint. Bailey, she sees something outside that is making her crazy. We live on a pond and there's geese, so most likely they're walking through our backyard, and she has to let us know that danger, danger, intruders. But adding the white paint on the inside shows up the colors so much better. It was like translucent before, and now by adding the white paint on the inside, the colors are much more vibrant and bright. And why I added the white paint is because after this white paint dries, I'm going to add a second coat and let that dry really good. And then I'm going to use a leftover piece of styrofoam to put in there and hot glue it in there, because that's going to be my base that I build up my spackle on and then insert all of my goodies into with the dowels. So that will be the base, and it'll get covered with the spackle. So that's what I thought we would work on, some goodies to go inside that sweet little rainbow container today. Okay? All right. And like I said, kind of inspired like this one. This one is definitely a donut theme. So on the one that we're going to put together or start to put together today, it's going to be a popcorn theme. All right. So because I did make the popcorn with Model Magic is hot glue friendly. You can use hot glue on Model Magic because it's not foam. It's some other kind of material. I am so sorry, guys. Hold on. What are you barking at? No. Okay, go in your bed. So, the next door neighbors are fishing on the pond. So, she was having to lose her mind. So, the Model Magic is not 100% like foam clay, like our regular foam clay that we work with. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome. We're talking about popcorn that I made with Model Magic, and we're going to make some popcorn balls. So you can use your hot glue when you use Model Magic, as opposed to when you work with foam clay. It is recommended that you don't use hot glue. You're going to want to use Techie glue or super glue. Not sure if you were on yesterday, Cecilia. We worked on this little Hobby Lobby inspired Candyland present, and I let the foam clay elements dry overnight, and then I added them today when they were dry. This is how it turned out. Super cute. Super cute. I love how it turned out. And then today we are making some popcorn elements that I will put together into something like this. This is a donut theme, and now we're going to do like a popcorn themed goodie. And it'll be put into this beautiful container, this rainbow pretty container. And maybe I'll add my little ice cream scoop in there and some popcorn balls and a little gingy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But we're gonna work on making some popcorn balls. I have not made them before, so we're gonna learn together. Like I said, inspired by Vanessa from Up and Growing. I watched a few of her tutorials, and she's the one that let me know that you can use hot glue with Model Magic. So first off, I'm gonna insert a wood dowel into a little styrofoam ball. And the first one we're starting off with is the smallest one. It's a 4-pack I got from the Dollar Tree, and they're 1.9-inch styrofoam balls. And then I also have larger. I have the 2.4-inch. I thought the smaller ones, because this is a little bit smaller container, I thought the smaller little popcorn ball would be a good size for that. Because once you add all your popcorn, hi Miss Peggy, how are you? Once you add all of your popcorn, it's gonna make your styrofoam ball a little bit bigger. Peggy, I know you were on my live yesterday. Here's how the little Candyland Prezi turned out. Isn't she cute? Isn't she sweet? There's all the little foam balls and the sparkly ribbon. And then our donuts that we made on the live. And then I added a lollipop in there too, just to add a little height. Cute, right? So cute. Okay, cute, super cute. All right, so I am gonna add a wood dowel in this. And after everything gets good and dry, I'll add a paper straw over it to hide that wood dowel. We don't want to see the wood dowel after we add it to our goodie. Like these don't have anything sticking out, but I have another one that I made. It's in a local shop where I sell some of my stuff, and it had higher things sticking up, and I did hide the dowels with paper straws, just like our peppermint sticks and our macaron skewers. So the wood dowel is up in there, and then you can just cover it with a paper straw to make it look prettier. Okay, I'm turning my fan on in here because it's a little warm, and we'll get started. We're gonna learn this together. I've never done these. I've watched them being made, but I've never made one myself. So we're gonna make them together. What's everyone working on today? TGIF, I'm gonna add a little bit more super glue right where the dowel is coming out of my styrofoam ball, just for a little extra insurance. Anyone got some big plans for the weekend? This weekend, as you guys know, is my birthday. Sunday is my birthday. So all day Sunday, I will be hosting a live event all day from 9 a.m. through 9 p.m. All right, I added hot glue onto that and just stuck the first one on with hot glue onto this styrofoam ball, and it's gonna be like a little bit of a puzzle. So we're just going to continue adding them and nesting them together as best we can, like a puzzle. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and add some tacky glue, and I'll add some sprinkles to fill in any openings. This is gonna be so cute, you guys. Hi, Claudia, welcome. We're making a popcorn ball to add to our sweet treats. We're working on a popcorn ball. Kind of fun, you guys. I love to do puzzles, so this is kind of like doing a puzzle. You're just gonna nest them together as close as you can, but don't worry about if you have little openings, because we are gonna add some little ball sprinkles when everything gets finished to fill up any cracks or crevices. Now, Nessa does take some caramel acrylic paint and kind of a little bit here and there, we'll paint it into the nooks and crannies of the popcorn to make it look like the inside where the kernel is. So I might go back and do that and hit a little bit of the spots with some caramel paint before we add our sprinkles. You guys, this is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. So for those just hopping on, I did make my popcorn with Model Magic. This is not foam clay, and that's how come I am able to use hot glue with it, because you're not supposed to use hot glue with foam clay. It won't adhere and it'll end up popping off. So you can use hot glue to like get it started, but you definitely want to throw in some super glue and or tacky glue as well. Like on these donuts, I inserted toothpicks into the bottom of the donuts with super glue, and then I added some hot glue onto my toothpick. Hi Donna, welcome. I added some hot glue onto the bottom of my toothpick where it was gonna stick into the styrofoam block. And then I pre-poked a hole into the styrofoam block and I added a little bit more super glue onto where that little hole is. So these are held on with super glue and tacky glue. So the toothpick onto the foam piece is super glue, and then the toothpick into this foam block and the glittered foam sheet is hot glue. So I used a combination of both, so it sticks really good. We're making popcorn balls today, Donna. First time I'm making them, so we're learning together. And I made my popcorn pieces with Model Magic, not foam clay. And that's how come we are able to use hot glue to attach them to my little styrofoam ball. And this styrofoam ball is a 1.9 inch from the Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm going to be addicted to these. I can see me making more and more and more and more and more of these in the future because they're so cute and they're so easy. I sat on my couch last night watching TV and I just made popcorn, this kind of popcorn, while I was watching TV. So cute. And you can even do this. Put yourself on a TV tray in front of your TV because it doesn't require so many tools. Like when you're working with your foam clay, you don't have to roll anything out or measure or really concentrate. It's just like a little puzzle, nesting them together. It's gonna be so cute. These would be so cute like in a Candyland Christmas tree too. So cute. Adorable, right guys? Adorable. Who doesn't love popcorn? So what are you guys working on today? Are you just hanging out watching videos to get some inspiration for the weekend? Or are you working on things while you're watching? I do that sometimes. Sometimes when I'm tired, I'll just hang out and watch. And then sometimes I'll be working on projects while I have my laptop open and I'm watching in the background. You guys, you're gonna wanna make you some popcorn. So cute. You could even, two things, you could even put some acrylic paint in your white Model Magic before you make your popcorn. So if you wanted to, for example, make pink popcorn or yellow or blue, or you could make them and then paint them after, which I think would be much more difficult. Or you could do what I'm doing and attach them and then paint it. And I probably would take it outside and spray paint it because I think that would be quicker and easier. Hi Kathy, welcome. We're making little popcorn balls to go into a cute little sweet treat container I'll be making with some goodies. Cute, so cute. And I love all these pretty rainbow colors. So has everyone marked their calendars? Are you going to have time to join us on Sunday for our all-day event? From 9 a.m. through 9 p.m. at night on Sunday. I'm hosting a birthday bash for my birthday. And I have 12 guest designers joining me, plus me. And each guest designer will be going live from 9 a.m. Eastern through 9 p.m. Eastern, sharing a project. The theme is Candyland and or Candyland birthday, because it's my birthday and I love Candyland. And everyone is surprising me. I don't know what everyone's going to be making, They're all keeping it as a surprise. So we'll be watching together. But we have 12 amazingly talented guest designers who will be joining us. And I've shared the list and the schedule on the Paper Sweeties, in the Paper Sweeties craft group, and here on my business page, in the Paper Sweeties handmade market group, and several other places on the internet. And then of course all the guest designers have shared too. So each guest designer will be going live from their own personal business pages or craft groups. So as soon as each of them go live, I will grab the link for their live and then start a link tree on my business page and the Paper Sweeties Create group. So in case you're joining from my page or group, you can just click on the link to see the individual guest designers. And if you're joining from the individual guest designers, they'll be sharing Paper Sweeties where you could find all of the links too. So it should be a really fun day, full of loads of inspiration, and of course prizes. Each guest designer will be giving out a $10 gift certificate to my Paper Sweeties shop during their live. And each of them, I'm leaving it up to them how they, hi Annette, welcome. How are you today? Each of the guest designers will be handling their, the way that they are going to facilitate their, giving out their prize. Some may be doing a scavenger hunt, some may be doing bingo, some may be doing a sprinkle contest, or what have you. An I Spy. Mine's probably going to be a sprinkle contest because I'm going to be making a little something on my live and watching and trying to grab all the names at the same time. So yeah, we're making a popcorn ball this afternoon, and that first time I'm doing it. The little popcorn I made with Model Magic and a silicone mold. So that is how I'm able to attach it to my styrofoam ball with hot glue because it's Model Magic. And then this is how the little Prezi turns out that we started making on my live yesterday. The little Hobby Lobby inspired present. Came out super cute. I added the donuts and a little lollipop. And I love how it turned out. Oh, how fun. Hobby Lobby. Are you going to take advantage of some of that 50% off Christmas stuff? Load up your cart like I did. I went there twice this week. Oh my gosh, my husband is going to ban me from that store. So I'm nesting these, right. I'm nesting these in pretty tight. And like I said, you don't necessarily have to. I am going to go back after we're done and add some glue and add some cute little ball sprinkles to fill in any little nooks and crannies. And I still haven't decided if I want to go in and with a little bit of the acrylic glue and hit some of the spots to make it look like the inside of, you know, the popcorn kernel. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's not necessary because I'm adding all these little ball sprinkles and maybe a little bit of glitter too? Do you think it's not necessary, or do you think I should to give it a little more realistic look? What do you guys think? It's coming out so cute. I think it's going to be adorable. Nested in here with maybe the ice cream scoop and a donut and a gingy and a lollipop. Yeah, Peggy, mine's like that too. You're gonna try to be good in it? It's so hard when you get there. I mean, yeah. It does look very real, doesn't it? It looks like real popcorn. Like my husband didn't know what I was doing and he came down. He's like, what are you doing with that popcorn? I'm like, oh, it's fake bake. It's not real. He thought it was real. It does look real. And the trick is, I learned from Vanessa from Up and Growing, is to use the model magic with your silicone mold, because if you used foam clay, it'd be next to impossible to get it out of the silicone mold. Maybe if you put it in your freezer, you could maybe pop them out, but I think it still would be very hard. And the second thing about using the model magic is it's denser and stiffer than foam clay. So when you do pop it out, you get all the definition. You get all the little nooks and crannies and the bumps, and it does really look like real popcorn. Yeah, my Hobby Lobby is the same. Like I went in the first time and didn't even know they were doing 50% off. I went in to get some chenille stems to make those little wreath attachment spriggies I did earlier this week. And I just was walking by and saw the 50% off sign. So I ran to the front and got a cart. And oh, Model Magic, yeah, that's how I actually started with my fake baking. I grabbed some Model Magic from Hobby Lobby when they had it 50% off, and started playing around with it. And I loved it, but as I watched more and more tutorials on the internet, quickly learned that it is not like foam clay. It's similar, but it's not foam clay. So it does have a higher tendency to crack as it dries. And you're fine if you do something little like this, but if you do something larger, for example, I have to do surgery on this. This is one of the first things I made when I first started learning, this sweet little adorable tiered cake. And I had it at one of the shops where I sell my stuff, and I had to go pull it out and bring it home. I have to do surgery on it because it's all made with Model Magic. And you can see right there. Do you see that big crack right there? I almost cried when I saw that. So I have to take this out of the wrapping and do some surgery on it. I'm gonna make some more treats and glue them over that crack. But that will happen for you with Model Magic. So it's okay to use on little things like this, but as far as rolling it out and like covering something with it or making a larger element, a donut or a lollipop, you're gonna wanna use your foam clay and use a good foam clay. I carry TCT. I have had no issues with the TCT Crafts foam clay. It's really soft and it dries really nice. I use Glitz and Glue foam clay, no issues there. I have heard others use Bose foam clay, no issues there. Debbie's Bright Ideas foam clay, I've used hers, no issues there. So you're gonna wanna use one of those because you put so much time and effort and money into making these things, you don't want something like that to happen. So Model Magic, not a problem with small things like this. And Vanessa recommended to use Model Magic because it is denser and firmer, and you see I mean, the detail on the popcorn is amazing. It really, truly looks like popcorn. Yeah, I'll just make another little macaron or a candy or a couple little things, and I'll glue it over the crack, and it'll be okay. But when I went to the store to check on some of my things, I saw that and I pulled it. I'm like, I can't sell that like that with a crack in it. So that's what I learned. When I first started, I was using only Model Magic because I didn't know about foam clay. And then as I started watching more and more tutorials and teaching myself and learning, I quickly learned that the difference between the two. So there's that. That's why we all love to watch and share and learn from each other, right? It really looks like a popcorn ball, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, it's just so sweet. I love it. All right, so now I have a little like narrow, so I want to look because I know there's one that has a little narrow like that. See, it's like a puzzle. You fit the pieces in. Which is fun. Like I said, I like working on puzzles, so this is fun. It's gonna be darling. I can see me making more of these because I mean, super simple and so cute, so cute. Not my idea. I got this from Vanessa in Up and Growing. She makes the sweetest sweet treats, and hers are all like gingerbread inspired. She puts a gingerbread on every single one of her sweet treats. She doesn't really do characters other than her gingerbreads. Like this one was inspired. I made this inspired by one of Vanessa's projects. And I just had it like this antique glass in my stash. I put spackle on the inside of the glass and let it dry out really good for a couple of days. And then I took some spray craft bond, which is basically spray glue, outside and sprayed the inside of that spackle. And then I just took some of my confetti sprinkles, a mix of them, and sprinkled that inside the glass while that spray glue was still wet. And then put a piece of styrofoam at the top of the glass to work as the base. And then this is spackle, and then my little gingies and donuts I created with foam clay. Decorated them with sprinkles from Paper Sweeties. Added them in. Look at that little donut. And then I let it dry really good for a couple of weeks, and then took it outside and clear coat sprayed it to seal it so all the sprinkles like gets sealed in. This is one of my favorite mixes from Paper Sweeties. I think it's birthday party. I think I have like 3 or 4 favorite mixes from Paper Sweeties that I kind of use all the time, that I really like. It is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it for myself. My husband's like, sell it. Sell everything. Just sell everything. You need to sell everything to pay for your Face Baker's Gone Wild trip next year. How many on here are going next year? Did you see Crystal just opened up 20, or she will be tomorrow morning opening up 25 more seats. They're gonna 75 have sold, and they're gonna cap it at 100. They're gonna allow 100, which I liked the smaller amount. It looked like this year she had about 50, and then she was gonna cap it at 75 for next year's. And then had requests from people, so she decided to open up 25 more. I like the smaller amount. I thought it was going to be more intimate and easier for us to all interact with one another and find one another. Characters. Okay, what kind of characters do you make, Annette? What kind of characters do you make? Gingies, or what do you make? What do you enjoy making? All right, that's all we got left, guys, and then this little popcorn ball will be done. Oh my gosh, it really looks like real popcorn. Oh my gosh. All right, now I have to get creative because I probably have room for 3 more. So I have to see what little popcorn shapes I can fit into the space that's left. So stinking cute. I love this. These would be really cute and easy to make for little holiday craft shows too. And people, you could leave them on the wood dowel and put a paper straw, and people could stick them in wreaths or into their Christmas tree. Or even like a garland on their mantle. That would be so sweet. Oh, virtual, nice. Well, I didn't get a virtual for this year because it was Halloween theme and I don't really do Halloween. But I heard from some of my friends that did do the virtual that it was very well done and almost like being there live and in person. They really made everyone feel included in the festivities. So that'll be fun. That'll be so fun. You get to feel like you're there without having to travel, which is good. All right, I got room for one more, and I got to find just the right shape to fit my one more little spot. Maybe that one. Yeah. Maybe that one. Yeah, I think that one will work. Oh, did you make the cat that Crystal taught? Are you in her secret recipe? Did you make that cat? Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh. Gnomes. I love gnomes. You have to show me your gnomes. Like gnomes out of foam clay, Annette? Okay, there's our popcorn ball, y'all. And it looks like real popcorn. All right, executive decision. Are we adding no, Bailey. Are we adding some caramel into the nooks and paint? They're not clay. I still want to see yours because I love gnomes. Excuse me. Are we adding some caramel paint into the nooks and crannies of the popcorn? Or are we just gonna add the glue and add some sprinkles and some glitter? What do y'all think? Should we add some tiny bit of little caramel here and there into some of the cavities of the popcorn, or should we just skip it and move on? I'm thinking skip it and move on, but if you want to see what it looks like adding it, I can try to add a little bit of it. Whatever you guys think. I do love gnomes. Oh, okay, yeah. I probably did see one of yours over there, and if it was a gnome, I commented because I love gnomes. I made a gnome, but it's in the shop local here where I sell some of my stuff. Came out so cute though. What are we thinking? Just the sprinkles and not the paint? That's kind of what I'm thinking, just because I think I feel like I'm in a lazy mood and I don't want to. Well, I can make one up like this with just the sprinkles and glitter, and then the next one I can make and do some of the caramel paint, and then we can compare them. All right, so I am going to get my little towel because those of you that work with little round ball sprinkles know that they have a mind of their own and they like to go everywhere. They like to go everywhere. They end up all over my craft room. And I found that if I put a little towel down or do them on the floor on my rug, it kind of catches, when they bounce out of your container, it kind of catches them a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna get some clear Aleene's tacky glue, and my glue brush. Okay, I have to move this Gingy over here with the Prezi, because I feel like if I left it there, I would knock it over, and that would make me cry. That would be so bad. All right, I feel like I'm going to add some tacky glue, but I'm not going to completely cover the entire popcorn ball. I just want to, and watch me what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add it kind of where the nooks and crannies are, because that's really only where I want those sprinkle balls to land. And then I'll go back with a little bit of, oh, I wish I had a styrofoam to stick this in. I'll go back after that and add a little bit of iridescent glitter just to make it sparkle, because everything in my life needs sparkle. But do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to cover the entire thing, because I don't want the popcorn to be hidden by all of this stuff. All of this stuff. Yep, highlight, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to. The popcorn is just so dang cute. I don't want to hide it. After spending all of the time making the little popcorn, I don't want to hide it. What might be easier is to take the glue right to the popcorn instead of putting it on my brush first and then spreading it out from there. So wherever I have a little nook and cranny or a tiny bit of the styrofoam ball showing, I'm kind of putting a little bit of the hot glue in there, and then I'll spread it out. With my brush. Yeah. Just here and there, because I don't want to hide that sweet little popcorn. It's so cute. And I'm hoping it's enough glue to hold those little balls. A lot of them are tiny, but some of them are in this mix are a little bit bigger. And I didn't take the time to sort them. All right. I think I want to add a little bit of hot glue around the base. Even though I used super glue in there when I stuck the wood skewer, I should have done super glue and hot glue. I think I forgot. So I just added a little onto the base, and that'll end up, I'll let that dry for a few seconds, and then I'll put some tacky glue over it, and it'll get covered with the glitter. It's okay. Bailey's in the background, whimpering, because her daddy left. She hates when any of us leave. She whimpers and cries and carries on. She's such a pack animal. She likes her pack to be together at all times. All right, and then I will add a little bit on the bottom where we added the hot glue. Just spread it out a little. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and give this a try. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Move my glue out of the way. And let's see. Yeah. Yep, yeah, I do too. Super glue, tacky glue, and hot glue. All right, I'm gonna try to be as unmessy as possible, but they might bounce and go all over my crafting. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so that kind of worked. The tiny little balls that bounced out all got caught on my little towel. So that worked, yay. And there is an abundance on there. So I'm shaking some of them off. And then if I do see any nooks and crannies that didn't get a little sprinkle in there, we can go back and add some more. Like, I don't think I concentrated very good on the top. Yes, it does look pretty, doesn't it? And you see, there's just enough. It didn't cover all of the popcorn, but there's just enough to make it look colorful and pretty. Okay. Shake it to see any that are not stuck on there really good. We want those to pop off. And we don't need them overlapping. And this all depends on, you know, how colorful you want yours. I feel like there's an overabundance of little sprinkles in some areas, so I'm just moving them around a little bit is all. Cute. Candied popcorn, I love it. Something like this might be cute to have one of your characters holding it in their little hand. Have them holding a little popcorn ball in their hand. It would be so cute. All right, and now let's bring our iridescent glitter over. And again, I don't want to cover all of the popcorn ball. I just want to sprinkle it ever so lightly to give it just a tiny bit of sparkle. So I'm going very light, which you guys that watch me all the time know that I tend to be heavy-handed with my glitter because I love glitter. But this, I mean, I want the popcorn to be the star of the show. I got a little ball fell in my glitter, so I'm trying to, it fell out. It went on my towel. Okay. Isn't that so pretty? Can you picture it with this adorable little container? And maybe a donut and a little gingy. I love it. I love it. And I don't really think I needed the caramel paint. Vanessa does the caramel paint on hers, but I think it's cute just like that. So I don't think I need to even do that step. I love it. I love it. All right, where am I gonna stick this in? Put it in my tool caddy so it can continue to dry, but I can have it close to show. Isn't that cup beautiful? I won that as a prize on from Maricela from Mariposa's Creations. Every month she does a sprinkle contest, and I watch her all the time and share her all the time. And I was her July winner, which was so cool. Oh, my husband's home from his haircut, and now he's gonna take the trash, so Bailey might lose her mind again. She might lose her mind again. It came out so pretty, didn't it? It's so, so pretty. All right, let's make another one. We'll use the larger size styrofoam ball. And then this one, maybe we'll add some of that caramel paint to it and see. I don't know. I think that came out adorable without it. You definitely can tell it's popcorn. You definitely can tell it's popcorn even without the caramel. Yeah. And I feel it has more of a Candyland whimsical feel, maybe, without the paint. I don't know, I'm talking myself out. I'm trying to talk myself out of not doing the paint because I really don't want to do the paint. All right, so super glue on the end of the wood dowel. Get in there really good with your super glue. And then a little bit of hot glue. Stick it in. And then I'm going to do more hot glue. That's the step I forgot, to do more of the hot glue before I got started with the first one. Yeah, definitely. I think I like mine more whimsical without the paint. I feel like for mine, for the look of the stuff that I make, I think it's fine. I think I don't need to do that step. Okay. I don't think I need to do that step. All right, we'll make a larger one. And then when I make the other little sweet treats that are gonna go in, I think the smaller one will be a good size for this particular container. But I know I'm gonna be making more things with these because they're so darling. So I wanted to see what a larger one, because if I use a larger container, like something like this, it could definitely hold that size of a popcorn ball. I even can cut one of these straws down a little and stick a popcorn ball in this one. How cute would that be? So cute. I feel like this is my new thing. I'm gonna be addicted to popcorn balls. They're really easy and they're so adorable. So adorable. And the trick is to use the Model Magic. The candy and the sprinkles, I think you're right. Yep. Yep, it does. It depends on what you like best. That's the neat thing about what we do. Everything goes. Everything goes. And it's just a matter of personal preference. But everything goes. These are so fun. You're definitely gonna wanna try these, you guys. They're so fun to make. And not even for you just doing your characters, how cute would one of your little gnomes be holding a little popcorn ball on a paper straw? So cute. So, so cute. So cute. Adorable. Well, you know what I'll be doing tonight when I'm watching TV? I'll be making more popcorn. I'm just going to leave it on my coffee table and just every night when I sit to relax and watch TV. Sometimes I just sit and I'm so tired I can't even concentrate on doing anything else. But most nights I like to just do busy stuff when I'm sitting. So this is a perfect sitting, watching TV activity. So stinking cute. Cute, cute, cute. You guys are definitely going to want to give these a try because it's fun. And you can use just a variety of all kinds of different stuff to decorate them. You can use just glitter, you can use all different kinds of sprinkles. You can make Christmas ones using Christmas sprinkles. I'm definitely going to do that and give that a try. You guys know I sent an application in and I'm waiting to hear back. I applied to a local large vendor event that is hosted every Christmas here. It's called Mistletoe Market and it's juried. So you have to send pictures of what you make and the committee has to review your stuff and they only accept a certain amount and your stuff has to be voted on, whatever. But I'm trying to get in that and then I would bring all of these cute little things, but some Christmas theme little popcorn balls or even a Christmas theme, something like this, Christmassy. And definitely, sorry guys. I do not know. It messes with the signal, our Wi-Fi signal in the house. Oh. My husband's driving away with my brand new vehicle that I got last week to take the trash because the trash and recycle place center is right across the street from our neighborhood. So we just don't pay for trash pickup at our house because, I mean, however much a month we're saving, but because we could just put it in our car and drive it across the street. I'm sorry guys, I just saw it popped out again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't know why it's going in and out. That is not good. That's gonna be so cute. Big that they start 2.5 feet tall. Okay, I need to go back. So do you share them on your personal Facebook wall, Annette, or do you just share pictures of your completed projects in the craft groups? I want to go back and I want to see your gnomes, because I told you I love gnomes. 2.5 feet tall. I want to see these. I want to see these. Yeah, well, he drives a Corvette and he's not going to take the trash over there in his Corvette because it's a crushed stone road that you have to drive on, and he doesn't want to put that stuff in his. So I told him, you better put a sheet down and blankets, and you better be careful, and be careful with my new baby, and don't scratch her, get her dirty. You know, we're still in that honeymoon phase where it's new car and want to keep it spit shined and clean all the time, and don't take it out in the rain, and don't park it anywhere close. We park like 2 miles away from wherever we're going so the doors won't get hit. I mean, yeah, like at the grocery store with a buggy. I mean, this one's coming out cute, just like our first one. This is the next bigger size. So it's gonna take more popcorn, which is fine. I had a whole bunch. I'll have to sit tonight and make a whole bunch more popcorn, so I can keep making popcorn balls, because they're so fun. They're so fun. You'll have to try it, Annette, and then put it on one of your Candyland gnomes and then share it with me. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. Who else is gonna give these a try? They're so fun. Let me know in the comments. And if you're watching on replay, do a hashtag replay and let me know if you're gonna give these a try. I think you'll love making them. I think they're really addictive. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Then you can find all of your crafty stuff all and just click on the album and everything will be there. That's a good idea. Yep. So for those just jumping on, we're making popcorn balls. So I made the popcorn kernels with a silicone mold and Model Magic. We're sticking them on with hot glue because it is Model Magic and not foam clay. And then after we got our styrofoam ball covered, I added a little bit of clear tacky glue and some sprinkles and some glitter. And we're working on goodies and elements that will be added to this beautiful rainbow cup that I got as a prize from Maricela from Mariposa's Creations. So I'm going to share it with her tonight. They do their Spanglish Amigas every Friday night. Oh, good. Yeah, Annette, let me know, because I would love to go and see them all. I would love to see them all. Like I said, I'm a gnome lover. I love gnomes. They're just so cute. So cute. Yeah, they are fun to watch, aren't they? They're funny too. They crack me up. Especially Debbie. She just lets it rip sometimes and then realize that she's live. She's like, whoop! She's so funny. I love her. They actually asked me to be a guest designer with them on September 6th. I'm going to be guest designing with them because one of them, I can't remember who, one of them is going to be out on vacation, I think, maybe. So they gave me what the theme is gonna be, and I'm working behind the scenes planning my project. I'm so nervous, but excited, I can't wait. That will be so fun. September 6th, mark your calendars. Debbie with the Spanglish Amigas. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, so I do remember a few words here and there, but not a lot. Yeah, I am very excited. I am very honored and excited. It should be a fun time. I got my theme for the assignment. Put my little thinking cap on to come up with a neat little project to share based on the theme. Yep. So this is coming out super sweet, just like the first one. It's just a larger styrofoam ball. The next size up. The first one we made was 1.9 inch, and now this one is 2.4 inch. So next size up, it'll require more popcorn, but it'll allow me to add it to a larger project too. Hello, thank you, and you're welcome. That's probably all I really remember too. After 4 years of taking it in high school, that's probably all I remember too. Probably just a handful of words. Just a handful of words. Yes, I'll show you my mold. And I believe I got it on, I can't remember, either Etsy or Amazon, but just go in and put popcorn silicone mold into your search bar and then compare your prices. Because I do buy a lot on Etsy and Amazon, my silicone molds. I try to always support Etsy first because I know that's a small business like I am. And every order that comes in, I appreciate so very much, as opposed to people I know can go to the big box stores and shop and probably for better prices. So I do value my customers so much. So I try to support Etsy first and foremost if I can in Etsy shop. But then if I don't find what I'm looking for on Etsy, or if there's a huge discrepancy in the price, I'll go to Amazon. So it's a little popcorn silicone mold. I do use the oil on the inside to help the little kernels pop out easier, but I have not had any issues at all. I mean, you just go like that on the sides and they just pop right out. And again, using Model Magic and not foam clay. If you use foam clay, it would be a nightmare, I feel. You wouldn't be able to pop it out of that mold because it's so deep and dense. You could try, if you wanted to try with foam clay, and then put it in and then put it in your freezer for like 10 minutes. But like I said, Vanessa is where I learned these from. She swears by Model Magic because it is firmer and denser. It holds the shape of the popcorn, so when you pop it out, it holds its shape in all the little nooks and crannies. It dries really quick. Like I made these at 10 o'clock last night, and for all intents and purposes, they're dry. They're still pliable, so I'm able to form them around my ball, but they're dry enough that I can handle them without leaving finger marks. Like foam clay takes a little bit longer sometimes to dry out. So it's coming out very cute. Yeah, you'll definitely want to make some. These are fun. I can honestly say they're fun. And it was a good little TV watching activity, making the popcorn. So you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me physically making 75 pieces of popcorn. I just did it last night watching TV. And look how quick and easy these are coming together today. Super, super sweet. Super sweet. I need a long, narrow piece to go in this little nook that I created right there. And it is like putting a puzzle together, but easier than a puzzle. Much easier than a puzzle. Well, I can't wait to see yours, Annette. And I can't wait to see the Candyland gnome. That sounds amazing. So what kind of materials do you use? Do you make your actual gnomes out of? Is it fabric or styrofoam, or what? Like the base of your gnome, and then how do you clothe them and decorate them, and what do you use for their little beards and all of the things, all of the gnome things? Oh yeah. Oh, is this the one for your daughter? You probably won't be sharing it. This is the one you're making for the present for your daughter, the Candyland one. Maybe you can send me a sneak peek in a private message. I don't know if I'll be able to wait till Christmas to see them. And you know I love anything Candyland. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I didn't know I loved Candyland so much until I started fake baking, and I am just 100% in. I just love everything Candyland. All of the things Candyland I love. I'm curious, how do you decorate your home for the holidays? Do you do any Candyland in your home for Christmas? As you know, I'll be doing my entire outside this year in Candyland. Be so cute. Oh, my husband's back. You can say. I do not know why the signal keeps ducking in and out today. I don't know. It's a beautiful day. There are not storms in the area. I do apologize. I do apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. We might have to get a booster if it continues. It only happens, it's happening like all the time today. I don't know why. It's a gorgeous, beautiful day, no storms. But we might have to go to Spectrum and get a booster, a Wi-Fi booster. My husband works from home, so obviously internet and connection is very, very important. And all the main box and everything is upstairs in his office, and I am downstairs, so that could have something to do with it too. The distance away from the connection. Fabric. Ooh, Mongolian fur. Oh, I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see. They sound incredible. They sound amazing. We're almost done, guys. And this is the bigger size. That's all we got left. I'm so sorry. Well, should I keep going or should I sign off? I don't know what would happen if I try refreshing my screen during a live, if it would cut off the connection. Yeah, see if that straightens it out. And if not, I'll end the live. I'm so sorry. Okay. Any better, or is it the same? And I know there's a little bit of a time delay, so I'll wait to see what, hopefully that was better. If not, I'll probably hop off. We're gonna have to get a boost. I don't know, because I've been going live for months, but maybe something changed. It's good now? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that helped and fixed it with the signal, and I do apologize. Okay. All right, we're almost done. A few more pieces. And then we get to go to the fun part, or the more fun part, because this is fun. It's very satisfying, like piecing the little popcorn kernels together and making them all fit. And because the Model Magic is still pliable, they're very easy to piece in. Yes, ma'am. The coast of North Carolina, the little town we live in, city, town, whatever, is Newport. And we are on the sound side of Emerald Isle. Maybe you've heard of Emerald Isle. It's a big vacation spot for a lot of people. So we live on the intercoastal side, not on the ocean side. So it's a little bit calmer. And also, you know, during tourist season, it's a little bit less chaotic and hectic over on our side than on the island side, because all the tourists go to the island side because they want to be at the ocean. But we are only, it's just 10 minutes down the road, Emerald Isle. Cross over the bridge and then we're on the island side. That color of what, Annette? Hobby Lobby that has that color of, what are we talking about? Colored. All right, there's one more spot left, so I got to find just the right shape piece to fit in there. Let's see. Oh, I think that one's perfect. Oh, yeah, out by the mountains by Asheville, out by Asheville, closer to the border with, are you north or south? Are you closer to the border with Tennessee? Oh, Model Magic, yeah. All right, that one's all done, and it definitely is bigger. Then, oh, post office lady is here bringing something. Oh no, she's just using our driveway to turn around it. How nice of her. How nice of her. And she just ran over our grass. Nice. Model Magic, yeah. I got it, I'll show you what it looks like. kids craft aisle, and it comes in a container like this, the white. And then I always buy it when this goes like 50% off. So watch for their sales. And then inside it has individually wrapped little packages. So you only have to open a little bit at a time. And then when you do open it, same like the foam clay, you're gonna wanna put your opened one in a Ziploc bag to prevent it from drying out. And then I keep everything wrapped tight and then in the little container too. And then when you empty the container, these are great storage containers to put other little bits and bobs of craft supplies in. Really, really great. All right, so now we can get on to decorating this little guy. Chimney Rock. I know where Chimney Rock and Lake Lure are. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're gonna decorate this the same as the smaller one we did, where I'm just gonna add a little bit of tacky glue here and there in the nooks and crannies. Spread it out, add the candy beads, and then a little bit of glitter. Oh, okay. Well, you have to take a peek when you go with your daughter and see if, I'm gonna shut the fan off because I don't want my glue drying out. Hi, Carolyn, how are you? Welcome. We're making little popcorn balls today to go into some, this little container I have. I'm gonna load it up with cute little sweet treats. And I'm making first time these little popcorn balls. And they're coming out darling, so sweet. So the popcorn kernels themselves are made with a silicone mold, and I used Model Magic, not foam clay. Let them dry overnight. And then because it is Model Magic, I attached them to a styrofoam ball with hot glue, which was really fun. It was like putting a puzzle together. Super easy though. And now I'm adding a little bit of clear tacky glue in some of the little nooks and crannies, and I'm gonna spread it out a little with my glue brush because I want the little candy sprinkles to stick in some of the spots. And then I'll go back and add a little bit of glitter, but I don't want the entire popcorn ball covered. I want the popcorn to be the star of the show. So I'm just adding some of the tacky glue in the little nooks and crannies, and then I will spread it out. We'll finish it off the same way as our first one, which came out so cute. Well, just start off with, grabbing one or two of the small bags, Annette, and just play with it and see how you like working with it. And if you're only getting it for the purposes of making some popcorn balls like this, you don't need a heck of a lot. You don't need a big container like that. So maybe just start out small to begin with and make some popcorn, and a little goes a long way. I mean, I made all of that popcorn that we used, and I still have a bunch left. And I only used a half, maybe 3/4 of one of those bags that I just showed you. So you don't need a heck of a lot. You'll have to see how you like working with it. And if you do like working with it and you want to make more, you can watch when they put it on sale and grab one of the larger containers. All right, a couple little areas where I might have missed with my glue. I want to make sure all the little nooks and crannies are covered. And again, I'm trying to not completely cover the entire thing. I just want it in those little nooks and crannies. All right, and then we'll go in with our candies, sprinkles. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, so yummy. So yummy. All right, so those that are falling off are some of the bigger little candies that didn't have enough glue to hold them, which is fine, because I think I put plenty enough on there. And then we'll go back in now. With the iridescent glitter to finish it off. And I'm gonna do the same like I did for the first one. I want to go light with it. So the popcorn is the star of the show. But I definitely do want some glitter for that pretty sparkle. Going very light, and you guys know me, I usually just douse my things in glitter, so for me it's very hard to just go light with it. So cute. So there's the baby, and then there's the big one. They came out very sweet, super duper easy. Hi, Tina's store, wreaths and more. Welcome, welcome. We're making popcorn balls using Model Magic clay in a silicone mold. And the smaller one that I made is to go into this cute little rainbow container that I'm gonna fill with some sweet treats. And the larger ones I will probably use as wreath attachments for my Candyland theme wreath and garlands on the front of my house this Christmas. And they're super fun to make. This is the first time I've given them a try and I'm addicted. I'll be making lots and lots and lots more. So fun. I love them so much. And you can use all different kinds of sprinkles. You can use Christmas sprinkles to do Christmas projects. They'd be cute at Easter to do Easter things with them, with little pink bunnies. I mean, the sky's the limit. So fun. And then I will, when these are really dry, I will go ahead and take them outside and spray them with a clear sealer so all of that yummy goodness stays sealed in. Aren't they cute? I love them. I love them. So I used Model Magic, not foam clay, Model Magic. And I used this little tiny silicone mold that I got most likely on Etsy, possibly Amazon, but most likely on Etsy. So if you don't have one, just pop popcorn silicone mold into your search bar to see what comes up. Or I can go back and find where I got mine and link it. And then the trick is to use your Model Magic to make them because it's firmer and denser. And it will, when you pop it out of the mold, it'll pop really easily out of the mold. I use a little bit of oil in my mold. And they pop out and they hold their shape and they hold all of the dimension. If you tried to do it with foam clay, it would be just a mushy mess. So you got to do the Model Magic. And then because you are making them with Model Magic, you can use hot glue to attach them to your styrofoam ball base or wherever you're going to attach them to. And then I added some clear tacky glue here and there on spots, smoothed it out with my glue brush. I didn't want the entire popcorn ball covered, but I did want to cover it with some sprinkles and some glitter. And you can see. They're really sprinkly and glittery and fun. So that was the project for today. I'm gonna let these dry and make a few more sweet treats. And then I'll add them to this cute container. I coated the inside with white paint and I'm letting it dry. It's still wet. I see on the bottom it's still dripping. So I'm gonna let it dry really good overnight. I might even give it a second coat tonight before I go to bed. And then I just have a scrap piece of styrofoam cone cut for another project that I was doing. I'll hot glue that into the top of my container. And then I'll add spackle, and then I'll start putting all of my sweet treats in and building it up. So it will be along the lines of this one. This one's all donuts and gingies. And this one's gonna be sweet treats. Popcorn and lollipops and probably a donut and maybe a cupcake. Maybe I'll try putting my ice cream scoop in there. All of the sweet treats, all of the things. Okay guys, well that's all I have for you all today. Thank you to everyone who joined me live. And again, if you're watching on the replay, just shoot me a hashtag replay so I know you were here and I can say hi. I'd love for you to sprinkle and glitter me and share me in your little neck of the woods. Thank you. And this is the one, I can't remember, Tina, if you were on yesterday. This is the one I did yesterday, the Hobby Lobby inspired little Candyland present that I started with a styrofoam block base from the Dollar Tree and added the glue and some foam balls for the drips and made some donuts and the lollipop on top. And I couldn't find tinsel like theirs, so I just used in their aisle where they have their wrapping paper and bags and bows, I just used a curly ribbon bow and some glitter ribbon from the Dollar Tree as well. That's the one we made yesterday. So I'm working on lots and lots and lots of Candyland themed goodies because the outside of my house this year I'm doing my wreaths and my swags and my garlands all Candyland theme. It's gonna be so pretty, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thank you, Tina. Okay, so yeah, If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, so I know you were here. I'd love for you to sprinkle me. And don't forget my big event on Sunday, all day long for my birthday. Hosting a birthday event all day long on Sunday, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time and going through 9 p.m. Eastern. I will be live at 9 p.m. Eastern, so all the 12 guest designers will be before me. I shared the schedule on the business page here and in my craft group. I have 12 guest designers joining me and sharing Candyland theme birthday projects throughout the whole day. And each guest designer will be giving out a $10 gift certificate to Paper Sweeties, so a $10 shopping spree to my shop. And then on mine at 9 o'clock at night, and you do have to be live on the videos on each of the designers' videos live to be eligible for the prize. Mine at 9 p.m. Thank you very much, Tina. Mine at 9 p.m. I'll be giving out a $100 shopping spree to someone on my live Sunday. So that's this Sunday, August 18th, beginning at 9 a.m. Eastern and running all day long through 9 p.m. Should be fun. I can't wait. I'm super excited. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me. And if I don't see you around tomorrow, I probably won't be going live tomorrow because there's a lot of other events going on. I will see you definitely on Sunday for the birthday event. All right, until then, happy crafting. Bye-bye.